the program. We did not talk to each other before we come in. And you're still watching Morning Thailand with Kun Phai and golf, of course. Now, Kun Phai, take it away.
Kun Golf, you know that Thailand has been like a hub of the confiscated
The pirated goods. Of course. We're pretty good at
coming from China, right?
Right, but we're pretty good at pretty much copying almost everything and anything.
And we've been seeing the events where they help to destroy the pirated goods before the press and the media.
Right.
And it has been in the news that I haven't seen in other countries.
It's almost like a ritual. Actually, there several countries did it.
Right.
I've seen one footage where I believe it was Philippines or something like that, trying to use some kind of one of those device, the big truck
so
that you
it's
use.
not just our tradition.
Exactly. So it's kind of like it show you a big statement, like, you know, I'm destroying this is wrong, kind of thing.
And yesterday there's an event here at the ritual at the Crime Suppression Division here in Bangkok where Kun Nattawut Saigur, the Deputy Commerce Minister, has presided over the event, and authorities has destroyed about 1.6 million confiscated goods, including designer bags, sportwears, watches, mobile phones, auto parts, music CDs, and also DVDs worth in total up to 1.5 billion baht. And in this event they used, and you saw the picture of Kun Nattawut Saigur, authorities, and also two women here. They are the female artists from RS Promotion record label, Kun Bill Kalayani or Bill Arsiam, and Priyopan Hatsadi or Pure Arsiam. They were very famous folk singers from the RS record label, and they also used a bulldozer to crush the pirated goods. Kun Nattawut said that there was a high volume of confiscated goods every year, which is a very good sign. Kun Golf, which he said that
it's very interesting.
It's a sign that Thai authorities are doing very good job in eradicating the piracy in the country.
Right, but
doesn't that mean that we've got a lot more of illegal products coming in, more and more?
Well, the thing is, I think, there you go. Wow, that's a lot of booze. Okay. The thing is, I think we have been trying to destroy this for a long time. But don't forget, Kun Phai. I mean, even us, we know. Like, if we want fake, like one of those movies that you know not copyright, where to find them? And it's still readily available everywhere. You walk down the street, it's there
on the sidewalk.
Exactly. So I'm not quite sure how did they, you know, get away with that, and then, you know, who are the one that got all this confiscated, and whether or not we're even serious about it.
And even fake designer bags are still available in like big store in the heart of Bangkok. And Kun Nattawut also talked about the issue about the fine money that it got from the violators of piracy in such legal cases. Now the court is deliberating on where the fine money should go to between the court itself that fined the violators in this case, or the intellectual property department, which deals directly with these cases, or whether they would be split into two parts, like 30-70 or 50-50%, something like that.
That's just funny. Now we're fighting over who should get this particular set of money. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's move on to another interesting news. Of course, we've been reporting about the Thai people, that the evacuee from Egypt. At this point, like I said yesterday, that there were some more coming in. They will be in Bangkok tonight, apparently, at about, let me see here. So tonight, the flight would come in, and they say that at this point this would be 322 people altogether. Interestingly enough, though, is that 312 of them are students. However, only 10 of the Thai workers decided to join them.
There's like almost hundreds or thousands Thai workers working in Egypt.
So,
but not a lot of them come
yeah,
back.
that's raised a lot of concern as well. Now they say that this particular flight, leaving Cairo today, not coming in today, leaving Cairo today, and they will arrive in Bangkok at about 8:40 6:15 tomorrow morning. Now they say that at this point it will be from Egypt Air, Boeing 777 MS 3000. So if you're interested in getting, to know who will be in there, then you can actually check it. They say that 332 also together. So 222 students and 10 of the Thai workers. So 332, just to give the number clear there. They said that they also have 20 more seats on reserve at this point to make sure that in case more people would like to come back in, but you obviously gonna have to contact the association in Cairo by today. And they say that at this point, Students Association in Cairo are talking about people that already put their name on the list and opted out later on. These people will have to pay a fine of 500 Egypt pounds, because obviously you has already taken someone else's seat and you decline it, so it's harder for them to fill out the seat. So make sure that if you want to come back in, register yourself and then make sure that you get there on time. Now they say that at this point, if you would like to know who will be coming in, whether or not your relatives will be on the list, you can call 02-575-1047 or 02-575-1049. So 474849, I believe. And they say that at this point, 164 more people actually are on the list. They say that there will be a talk between the education minister, the committee itself, as well as the labor committee on the 28th, in order to assist all the workers in Egypt to come back, because they say that the workers refuse to come back due to the fact that they're afraid that if they come back, they might not be able to afford going back to Cairo and work again. And that was one of the biggest concern that stopped people from actually coming back. So the authorities will discuss with each other on the 28th to see what kind of assistance they can provide for both the workers as well as the students who would be at this point hesitate to come back due to the fact that they might not have enough financial support to actually go back. So perhaps something could be done for them. So if your life is threatened, then at least you have that choice of coming back and not to have to worry that how to go back to Cairo again to work. So one of the things that's come up with that.
Hope to see a lot of Thai workers coming back, because the situation is going to die down very soon.
Right, because at this point is, I think the worst part is that having to live in that situation without knowing that you have a choice of coming back. Yes. Now, moving on to another interesting news that has been reported for quite a while now, the case of a former monk, Kun Virapol Sukpon.
Former Nen Kam monk.
Yes, former Nen Kam at this point. So at this point, apparently he's still, we have talked about how he's going to turn himself in. Well, he's not turning himself in. We haven't seen him. However, the latest news from the ESI is that his DNA matched with the
11-year-old child.
Exactly, his wife and the 11-year-old son of his. So at this point, the DSI said that Kun Suri Sukpon, which is his brother, will actually get in trouble as well, because they have already called him in to come back again for further investigation, but he hasn't come back either to report back to the DSI. So at this point, they say that they will be able to most definitely make a arrest warrant, and but at this point he's still not coming back to Thailand. So we probably, as soon as he crossed the border, he's gonna get in a big trouble, because obviously it's turned up that yes, he at least will be convicted of one case, which is having sex with minor.
Why doesn't he come back?
Well,
and on his heydays, because his name was on the front pages for quite a while, and
maybe he's waiting for everything to kind of quiet down a little bit, and then he comes back.
Everyone is going to welcome you like a hero.
Well, not a hero, but we will actually be happy to see him back to at least get some sentence served and such. All right, let's move on to another case. I think
Yes,
you have interesting case as well.
There's an update from Rayong province, the situation where an oil leak into the sea here and also tainted the shoreline of Rayong province, including the Smith Island, the Prow Bay, and also in Klang. Yesterday, there seems to be a car balls of the tainted oil leak, a ball of crude oil washed up ashore. And yesterday, Presides, the governor of Rayong province, had went to the Suan Son fresh market in Klang sub-district to talk to the locals and seafood vendors there. He even sniffed the seafood, the crabs.
You eat the seafood, you sniff it.
This is the
what
fresh,
was that supposed
so
to?
he couldn't eat it.
Okay.
So he just sniffed it. The shrimp, I don't think it's live.
That's like, I think that's a shell or something. Oyster maybe, or mussels. What would that do to us?
Maybe the mussel. And to
to
ensure that it is safe to eat, there's no oil crude tainted there.
Oh, okay.
And it's safe for tourists and people who want to buy seafood from the fresh market in the area. They're safe to eat and to sell either. And yesterday there's an update of the GCC company that they would pay the compensation to 519 more victims who were affected from the oil leak, worth in total of 11.5 million baht, and PTTGC said that they would split the compensation in 4 parts 4 times, worth in total just 50 million. Could you think about that? They got the insurance compensation for like up to 1,500 million baht. I think, yes, 1,500 million, and they pay the compensation for the local for just 50 million, which is not, I don't think it's fair, to just 1,800 hotels operator, fishermen, tourism operators there who work along the beach, who already register with the compensation list of people there.
Okay.
So it's just 50 million. Oh,
wow.
That's a
lot.
With a lot of effect that has been caused to families and also tourism in the area. And during the 6 months onward, from the 31st of August, there will also be a very big event in Rayong province called Rayong Pươn Roi Yim, or Rayong Tainted with a Smile, in order to assure tourism to come to the area, because it is very safe and is still a haven for tourism.
So quite scary there. That is bad for the economy, but I think, like we mentioned before, if it's still not seriously safe.
Yes, even we Thai people, I'm still looking for. The other day, I'm looking for a place to go during vacation, and no, I don't think I'm going to Rayong.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Even though I love Summit very much.
Right, because the thing is, I know that we should promote tourism in the area, and know it's going to be bad for them, but you have to also make sure that at least if the authorities want us to believe that it is safe, there should be a little bit more transparency about their evaluation of the situation in the area, because it seems like a lot of assessment that came up, and a few days later we found traces of crude oil still. So that's create quite a bit of a concern, as well as the mercury level that has been found in the water.
And it's interesting here, Kun Gop, because Kun Vichit, the governor of Rayong, said that he called on PTTGC to send out officers to buy local seafood from the fresh market in Ban Phe and also Suan Son to eat or to distribute to their families or their friends.
Okay.
Yeah,
in order to create the economy going there. Interesting. All right, moving on to one last news for this break. This is very interesting as well, Kun Phai. We haven't heard of this before. Now, apparently there has been a report of a visa sticker that are missing from the Thai embassy in Kuala Lumpur.
It was a sticker that will be stamped on your passport when you're going in or out.
Exactly, and this allows you to come in, to stay inside the country. However, it was missing from Malaysia, and this has been from the case the police excuse me, not the police, the custom official were alerted due to the fact that they arrested Nemeka Sunday Edwin, a Nigerian man who was actually, they found this particular stamp on the passport, but he wasn't traveling from Kuala Lumpur. Like he wasn't coming back from Malaysia or anything like that. Now they said that he is actually on a most wanted list.
So it's like he got the sticker to come out from the Malaysian embassy to come into Thailand.
To come here, exactly.
But he wasn't coming from Kuala Lumpur.
So it's kind of, you know, create a lot of concerns. Like, yes, you have a visa to come in,
That's
but
very dangerous.
it's not from the origin
So anyone
country.
who got the stamp from the embassy can just put it on your passport and going anywhere.
Well, to come into Thailand, not going, to coming into Thailand. So they say that this raised quite a bit of a concern there. So later on, they found that he was actually on the most wanted list of the Malaysian authorities. As well, another case where another African, he's I think from Cameroon, also found to be guilty of the same crime of, you know, having these particular stickers. So at this point, they say that they traced it back and they found that the Thai embassy in Kuala Lumpur actually received about 3,000 sheets of these particular stickers to be used. However, at this point, they say that it was missing 100 sheets of these stickers were missing, and 259 stickers has already been detected that it was used to coming into Thailand.
Already.
Yeah, already. And out of 259 of those, 55 people still remain in the country.
That's scary.
That's quite scary. And they're from, like, they're Iranian, Cameroon, Nigerian, Pakistani, Indian, and a few in the Central Asian countries. So at this point, yeah, we're thinking that it might have been for the drug trades and such, that, you know, bringing drugs and such coming in, or something illegal, obviously, if you know, that desperate to actually steal all this stuff. And they say that they claim that there was one person, a lady, that actually providing all these stickers, and it's about 30,000 baht altogether to pay her for this particular type of stickers. So at this point, the case will actually be in the you know, on the lookout at least for the custom departments, and I'm pretty sure that after this more and more will be detected.
Yeah, and with that particular Nigerian man, it said that on his passport there was a signature of a man who got to be authorized from the Malaysian embassy, but it wasn't his name.
Oh.
It was someone else.
See? So at this point, it seems that, you know, there's more and more of the foreign illegal entry kind of thing right here in Thailand. So we're not quite sure yet what's the cause of that, but it could have been from the drug trades or illegal trades right here.
Could be Iranian, Pakistan. It could be like terrorism.
Yeah, or anything at this point. So it's quite scary. We're not sure, you know, can't get to the bottom of this yet, but, you know, hopefully we will know a little bit more because this particular case has just come up on the front page at least. Now let's take a short break. We have a little bit more updates on the BRN and their demands, as well as, of course, our fun of the day, politics, crazy politics. So please stay tuned.